Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I'm hoping this should work now. Just let me know if you can hear me. It should work. Alright, Ghost Dragon says yes. This guy says he can hear much better, loud and clear. Alright, awesome. Well, first and foremost, my apologies for that. I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. Essentially what happened here is, like a couple days ago, so I use Elgato as my streaming device, and a couple days ago they updated the software, and so I was on my computer, it said update, so I said, alright, fine, update it. So I did that, and for some reason that version sucks. Like, I just put it on, and you guys said it didn't work, so I thought I tried some different things, it didn't fix it. So I went into the back of my computer, I took the old version, put that back, and now it works. So I guess I'm just not going to use the new one, for whatever reason. So sorry that took so long. I think I have to go delete the video on my channel of the one where it didn't, because I think it's going to automatically make that a video where it wasn't working. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let me delete this. Hold on. Okay. Actions. Delete. Delete. Okay. Deleted. Alright, there we go. Now that's gone. Alright, let me just make sure I got the right one. So sorry about that. Hey, by the way, thanks to whoever donated there. Thank you very much. I got like 6 tabs open. This thing thinks I'm trying to book flights to the Bahamas. That's not true. There we go, looking good. Okay, close out of this, close out of that. And now we're back. Alright, how's everybody doing? So, anyways, like I said, sorry that took so long. I wasn't planning on that. See, that's what happens with live streams. When you try to do things live, you have problems. And it kind of sucks to fix. So I had a lot of people ask me to do a stream this weekend of X-Plane. Well, I've had people ask for me to do X-Plane streams for a while, but, you know, especially recently. And so I figured that that's what I would do today. So what we're going to do is, I kind of went on, in the first stream, I kept going on about this, and I didn't realize nobody could hear me. James Pena, what's up? You see, this guy here, this is somebody that likes their X-Plane streams, this guy right here. So I actually went on and on about this in the first stream, but the sound didn't work, so nobody could hear. So I guess I have to repeat all of it. What was that? Something just flew overhead. Basically what I was talking about, just drop this on the floor. Is that the challenge of doing these streams is it's really like a contest to see how many short flights I can find. Because there's actually, let me fix this thing in here, explain 11, I don't know why it thinks I'm playing something else. Okay, that's on, this is on, cards, this, too many friggin' settings. So the challenge of these streams is like how many short flights I can find, because like, I can't fly from, like, London to Beijing. Like, I can't have an 11-hour straight. It doesn't really work. And nobody would watch that. So I kind of have to find, like, these 40-minute flights here and there that are kind of realistic at the same time. So that's what I did. So in this video, we're going to be flying from, we're flying a, what the hell is this? A 767 from Miami to the Bahamas. The reason I'm doing this is I just booked this flight the other day. I'm actually doing this in, you know, a few months from now. And what I noticed was, usually I do JetBlue, but JetBlue does not fly to Miami. I don't know why, they just don't. And so, you know, so I looked at other airlines, and so American Airlines does, and so I figured it wouldn't be realistic if I did a JetBlue, like if I did a JetBlue stream. So I'm doing an American Airlines stream, and the only American Airlines plane that I had installed is the 767, so that's what we're going to use. You can see these other planes, these are just like scenery planes, they're using the old American Airlines design. Which honestly, because I love nostalgia, the old design is way better. Look at that. See that? Not screw this one. See the one over there? That's the cool design. Like if you've ever seen the movie Home Alone, like they go on American Airlines, that's some 90s nostalgia right there. So that's what we're gonna be flying. Somebody said, James Peden says, damn, I don't really know how to fly this aircraft. I can still probably help. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know how to fly it either. I was in the cockpit, and it's like actually a lot more souped up than I look at that level of detail right there. I mean, I'm actually, this is in 4K. I'm flying in 4K, but the stream's in 1080p because you need like a friggin' NASA internet connection to stream this thing in 4K. But I'm playing in 4K, so you can imagine that the level of detail here is insane. Like this is, I'm not using any of that. You kidding me? We're flying stick. So the other thing I have, just so you know, you can't see it, I have an iPad Pro, which I haven't used in a long time. Well, it's like about a month now, so it didn't have any juice left, so I just had to charge it. It's telling me everything has to be backed up. I'm saying no. This, okay, this, stop popping up with, I don't care. I don't care about the iCloud. I don't want the iCloud. I don't want to update this. What I'm trying to do is, oh, here it is, X Mapper. Wi-Fi calling. I don't need it. X-Mapper. All right, here we go. Okay, setting that up. Okay, go away. So what I'm doing is I have this app on my iPad Pro. It's called X-Mapper. And what it does is it's going to connect on my internet here to my X-Plane PC. It'll connect to X-Plane. It'll show me where the plane is, the heading, the altitude, the direction, the GPS, all that stuff. So it's like having a second screen. But to set that up, I have to go up here. No, up here. There we go. And I have to go to this. No, not that one. I have to go to, it's in here. I have a problem finding everything. Oh, look, there's my yoke. Look at that. So I have to find this data. Here it is. It's data output, and then my iPad Pro has a IP address of. No, that's not it. I'm on my iPad right now. Sorry, I have a sore throat, so I'm probably gonna sound a little bit. Okay, at 26. So I have to set this to 26. Which I can do right here. That's set to 31, so I have to set this to 20. You can barely see it because it's really small. But so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this stuff here. Actually, I want let's see. I want altitude. So this text is so small. I have to move my head closer to my screen. See what it says. Move my microphone over here too so you can hear. So I want to say, actually, first let me just say done, and let me see if my plane shows up. Oh, look, it does. All right, so I actually don't even have to set anything because I'm on my iPad Pro and it's actually showing me where the plane is. Yeah, right at Miami Airport. Look at that. So there we go. Let me move my mic back. So what I'm going to do, because this is a short flight, it's easier for me to just fly it without, because the air traffic control in X-Plane blows. This thing, oh, somebody says they can't hear me again. Can everybody else hear me? Because now somebody's saying they can't. I hope I don't have this problem again. It's telling me that it says the quality's good. Before we're saying it's bad, so it should be working now. Yeah, everybody else can hear me. All right, so it must just be somebody else. By the way, if the X-Plane's too loud or I'm too loud or quiet, let me know. All right, so I have my iPad Pro right here. I have it set up. It's showing me my heading and my location, which is kind of all I need as far as radar goes. Then air traffic control. The air traffic control on X-Plane is awful. It used to be a lot worse, by the way, too. It's good at telling you, okay, back up from here, go over here, this runway, taxi this way, take off here. It's good until it gets time to do your approach, and then it is awful. So, because this is really kind of a quick flight, I'm just going to use my GPS and do it, and just kind of, eyeball it. So, anyways. So he said my voice is too high and the game volume is too low. So the game actually right now isn't making that much noise because the engines are kind of idling. So I'll turn my voice down a little bit. Here we go. And then I'll turn the game up a little bit. But it's really not doing a whole lot right now. So that's probably why it sounds that way. Excuse me. So we're in Miami and we're going to fly across to the Bahamas. And we have Nassau. Hey, by the way, is this the flight... Is this the flight where it's like you know that one, you ever see that landing on YouTube or on TV or whatever? You know that one where they fly over the beach and like there's the plane's like literally right over your head on the beach and it's like everybody gets blown away. You know that one where it goes like right over the fence over the beach? I'm wondering if this is that flight. I don't know if it's in the Bahamas or where it is. It's kind of down there. Somebody said yes. All right, I thought it was. So that'll be cool. I'll be doing that landing here. All right, so let me just find where. Now somebody said no. I think it might be Dominican Republic. It's somewhere over there, but it's probably not this one. And here's the airport. Okay, all right, I know where I'm going now. I'm on my iPad. That's why I don't see me do anything. All right, let's go ahead and taxi and take off. So we want to take off. Actually, it doesn't really matter. The scenery is really good. So the other thing too, somebody said St. Martin. I think it is St. Martin. I'm gonna be going to St. Martin this year, so I'm excited about that. Actually, probably beginning of next year. Probably, yeah. I think that's what it's gonna be. So anyways, the other thing that's cool too. So I have installed the what the hell is it called? It's called where is it? It's down here. Reshade is what it's called. So it's basically like, if you know about like an ENB in GTA 5, this is like an ENB for X-Plane. Makes the graphics look a lot nicer. So I have Reshade installed, so everything looks a lot better. And then I have, I had the orthophoto scenery, because people recommended that. It comes really highly recommended. But I took it off because like you have to have the zoom level really high for it to not look like crap. And when you do that, like nobody has enough. It's like terabytes and terabytes for that. You just can't do it. And so when you have this, the zoom level lower, it looks like crap unless you're at a high altitude. So once you go to take off or land or whatever, you notice that it looks really, really bad. So I just kind of took it off because, you know, to that extent, it's not really doing a whole lot. And by the way, the in-game scenery is actually really good. Like, look at this airport. This airport's actually really good. If you look over there, you can see those planes and everything. So, anyways. So, anyway, let's go ahead and fly. We're going to take off. I guess it doesn't matter. Give me something to do because it's actually a quick flight. So, we'll go ahead and go up here. We'll go to flight. We'll go to ground handling. We're going to go ahead and get our ground service. No service at this airport. I don't know why some airports let you do it and some airports don't. I don't know that. All right, well, we're going to have to do... Since it's not letting me use ground service, I'm going to have to do my the other way of doing this. I'm going to go ahead and take my brakes off, and I'll put my reverse thrust on and just back this sucker up like we're in a mall parking lot. All right. Going on here. Come on. Come on. You got... I think I'm pressing the keys. That's why. This could be an issue then. Come on. It's not letting me grab this. Put my brake back on. Because I don't want to go into this wall. So he said request. Alright, we'll do the air traffic control a little bit. The problem with the air traffic control is it's like it's like lending somebody money. Like once you give them something, they're not gonna stop. Like it's like feeding wild animals. They'll just keep coming back. It's like I'm gonna tell this guy, okay, I want the clearance and all that, but then he won't shop. He's just gonna keep yelling numbers and giving me wrong directions. So anyway, so we can't do ground handling, and this reverse thrust is not... It's not working. So he says it doesn't work in this aircraft. It does. It's right here. It's just not... See, if you look at this little screen right over here, see this screen? When I go to grab the gear here, it's pushing keys. So, see, it thinks I'm typing over here, but I'm actually trying to grab this. Some of these are really finicky. Sorry, I just shut my mic to cough. Get my allergies. So, somebody said do pushback plugin would be better. Yeah, it probably would be. So we said press E. Okay, so we're just looking around, I guess. Look at that. Nice look at the airport. Alright, we'll go back. Well, that's going to be a problem then. So I'm going to have to start... I'm going to have to start on the runway. I don't want to do that. Somebody said use... Yeah, push... Yeah, I think I had pushback plugin, and then they just put it in X-Plane, so I took it out. Or actually, maybe it's still here. Plugin admin... X-Life. No. Okay. Well, it's not in here. Shucks. Alright, we're going to have to start on the runway then. Because there's no other... Or actually... Maybe there's a different way. Maybe I can put it on a different gate, actually. Somebody said press Alt-F... Yeah, Alt... Yeah, somebody said press Alt-F4 to... Yeah, haha. That's a... Yeah, press Alt-F4 to push back. That's a funny one. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. It's just going to quit the game. So he said, no, I know it is there, but it does work in real life, but not in this aircraft and X-Plane. Yeah, I don't know why. Usually it's not really so much the aircraft as it is sometimes it just doesn't want to let you do it. I don't know why. Like I've been at airports in the same planes, like the next time it just doesn't. It's kind of a glitch. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, get out of this. That's okay. I just want to see if I can change. Excuse me. I should have water in here. So we got these gates, UPS ramp, FedEx ramp. I'll try another gate, and then I'm probably just gonna have to start on the runway. So, anyways, so it says switch to 737. I could do that, but there's no American Airlines livery for that. And oh, look at this. See, that did the trick. Now we can take it. That's much easier now. Look at that. Matter of fact, when I take off this way, I'm gonna be going east, which is where I need to go. I need to head east to get to the Bahamas from here. So this is actually working pretty well. Oh, look, we got planes backing up. We got trams. We got little planes. We got boats. Not yet. It's coming. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and take off. Screw it. We're eyeballing this one. So it's really a quick flight anyway. So everything is looking good. We'll go on. I think my brake's still gonna be on. Brake's still on. Let me use my yoke. Shut that off. I'll just kind of gear up here. Come on, you can do it. Do I have my window view set on this thing? Oh, look at that, I got my window view. Look at that. So go ahead and take off. I just killed my engine. Because it was getting a little bit too amped up there. Alright, and I'm putting it back on. There we go. Let's take off. Let's do it. Let's put the tray tables up. Let's put the friggin' wings out. The seats up. The snacks away. The tickets out. All that stuff. You know, if you got your, want to buy an in-flight movie, there's probably not going to be enough time to watch the whole thing. If you want to use the Wi-Fi, it probably doesn't work. But enjoy the flight. What can I say? Look at that. Look at my wing view. It's a nice view. My gear up. Come on. Alright, I have to use the keyboard. Sometimes that doesn't work. I don't know why. Come on. Gear. Gear. Look how slow that's closing. Look at that. That's a disaster how slow that is. Alright, well, anyways. We said nice takeoff. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on this plane, I'll tell you. There's downtown Miami over to the right. I'm going to be staying in downtown Miami. I actually just booked it the other day. Early next year I'll be doing that. I'll be going on some flights, actually, in a few months from now, or a month from now. I'll be doing a lot of flights this year, so I'll do a lot of videos like this. Somebody said, tail strike, bleep, Spirit Airlines type bleep. That is funny. Spirit Airlines blows, so that's funny. Anyways, alright, so let's go ahead and level out here. We're not going up to 30,000 because we're going to be there in like 5 minutes, so. Actually, not. Okay, actually, it's going to take a lot longer than that. So, I'm looking at my iPad Pro right now. By the way, if anything's too loud or quiet, because I know X-Plane gets really loud and then really quiet, so just let me know if I have to fix the volume on this thing at all. But I'm looking at my iPad Pro, my GPS app, and we're... Actually, I'm going to use my pedals. We're going to turn a little bit this way. I'm using my pedals right now under my desk. So we're basically just going to be flying in a straight line this way. So, go ahead and level out here. So there's Miami. You got Palm Beach is up, actually Hollywood. Then you got Fort Lauderdale. You got Palm Beach going up the coast. What is that? Oh, I think that's a glitch. Look at that. I think that's, somebody says, will this stream have emergency situation? Hopefully not. Yeah. Matter of fact, this whole stream is an emergency situation. This whole, yeah, from takeoff to landing, this thing is an emergency. So, alright, we're flying straight for the Bahamas right now, according to my app over here. So, basically, this is, if you want it, because you can't see it, it's basically a big iPad with, like, Apple Maps and, like, a little icon of where my plane is and what the heading is, so that's all I'm looking at. Excuse me. So we're just flying straight until we get there. This is not a very complicated flight. Hey, by the way, somebody said play PUBG, so I'm going to stream Fortnite tomorrow. People have been asking me. I kind of don't like it, but I'm going to do it anyways. That's, what can I say? It's all the rage with the kids these days, so I'm going to be firing that up tomorrow. Somebody said burn for, yeah, I don't really, it's not my type of thing, but not really up to me with the popular stuff. Somebody says it's stretch. Yeah, I liked the player on the PUBG a lot better than the Fortnite because I played it a little bit, but I wasn't crazy about it. But I'll try it again because everybody's been asking me, so I'll do it. And by the way, thanks to John Rollins for the donation. Anybody like to help support the channel more than certainly shout you out. Let me know. Every little bit counts. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'm flying straight for, actually, we're going to go a little bit, I'm going to use my pedals, we're going to go a little bit this way now. So we're about a tenth of the way there. Somebody said Alt-T, yeah, so that speeds up the speed times 2, but it really depends on your system, because it won't just, it's not like GTA where you can just jack up the speed to whatever you want. It's kind of, Excuse me, I got these allergies, like I said. But I'll do it because we're just gonna fly. I'll try it. Alt-T. There we go, 2 times speed. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna speed this up because we're literally just flying in a straight line. Got some islands up here. Let's see what you see. Some islands up there on the left. Let's see what islands these are. We said if I watched the new Avengers. No, I haven't. The last Avengers I saw was the God, it was like 2 years ago. I don't even know which one it was. I got a Blu-ray out of a red box. That's kind of how much I know about that. So these islands up here on the left. This is. As my app telling me, these are the. It just says North Atlantic Ocean. North Atlantic Ocean. North Atlantic. Doesn't say what islands these are. The road here, it's called King's Highway. And then it says it's called Stewart's Coach Stand. There's a restaurant here. Nate's Variety Breads. So there's a few different restaurants on this island here, but it's not telling me what the name is. But anyways, that's what this island is up here, in case you were wondering. So, all right, so we're about 20% there. So yes, I see the Southwest flight where the engine blew and the woman. Ah, yeah, that's a tragedy. Yeah, I did see that. You know what the thing about that was? It happened, and then like the same thing almost happened the next day, and then it happened on another airline. I don't know what's going on. So somebody asks, are you going to be in Florida? Yeah. So at some point, probably like early next year. Try to get down there. Somebody says they're from Massachusetts. Well, welcome to the stream. I got people from all over. I got people from other countries. I try to do the streams early enough so that everybody can tune in. I don't know what that is over there. We've got like the friggin' red tide over there. I don't know what that is. But I don't know if there's no scenery or if I go over there it'll spawn in. I don't know. I got a feeling it's more the latter than the former. But because I did delete the one I installed, like that ortho photo, because it kind of sucked. But that shouldn't have affected that. I think it's just kind of not showing up right now. But anyways, this island right here, there it is. I'm on my app right now, and it says it's not giving me the names of these islands, so I don't know what to tell you. Everything's very blue. Holy crap, it's very, very blue. They said they're watching from England. Got a couple of people from England. People from everywhere. Germany. Well, welcome to everybody. So we're about a third of the way there right now. We're about a third of the way there. It's been a very... Oh, look at all that crap coming out of there. A lot of smoke. I think I can turn that on and off, actually. Excuse me. Good God. What's over there? Are those islands, or is that just the clouds reflecting? Yeah, I don't think... Oh. Yeah, that actually is an island over there. That is... Is that the Bahamas? I think it's part of the Bahamas, but it's not. We're landing in Nassau, where I'm actually going to have to bank left here. There's my wing view. Look at that. See, it even changes the sound. Sounds a lot better. All right, let's go to this. I'm going to start descending, actually. We're going to be coming into Nassau. We're probably going to be here in like the next 10 minutes, I would say. I'm going to look at this airport. So we have... It's not showing me the runway. I have no idea what the runway is looking like, but I'm kind of turning in here towards it. I'm actually going to see if I can pause this. I want to go to my map. And I want to see what the heading is on this runway. Are we coming in here? Are we going here? And then this is going to be... NAS is going to be... Where is it? So it's going to be right off here, right off the front. Okay, here it is. All right. Those are different ICAOs. VFR sectional, IFR low en route. I actually want the VFR sectional. Let's see. Phone's going off. Where is it? So we're going this way. And it's going to be right up here. Is it this one? No, I have no idea. All right, well, we'll find out as we get closer. If it's like going, you know, like east or north south, and I'm flying east west, we'll just have to fly around and fix it. But anyways, Adam Holcheko, hope I said your name right. Would like a shout out. There you go. Now I'm getting text messages, which I'm not going to be able to completely answer. Now I'm going the freaking wrong way because I wasn't looking at the bank off to the right. This is very blue. Very, very freaking blue. So I'm really hoping right now that there's a runway over here that's east-west, because if there isn't, then we're kind of ports, because I'm going to have to fly all the way around to get lined up the right way. So, alright, so we're kind of getting there now. We'll start descending. If you look at the top right of the screen, and I have a frame rate counter, very small numbers. It says I'm getting over 2,000 frames per second, which... Alright, so I'm playing X-Plane, where it's simulating all this stuff in 4K, and it's telling me it's getting 2,000 frames. I don't really believe that. Somebody said turn off ×2. I was just actually getting ready to do that. There you go. Alright, so I gotta start paying attention here. We're gonna start banking in. Turning in here. Start descending. So I don't know if I'm lined up or not because I can't get a VFR of the airport. But we're generally going this way. Somebody asked if I've been on an A380. Well, now it got deleted. I don't know why. But anyway, somebody hasn't been on an A380. No, but I did get 10 million views making a video of an A380 in GTA 5. So, anyways. Alright, let's see here. I'm putting it in order right now for food, so it's kind of on my phone doing this. This thing's kind of flying itself right now. Let's see, pastas. What do they got here? Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, I think I'm going to get ziti. Hold on a second. Ziti. There we go. Let's see what they got for appetizers at this place. Nah, I'm not. These appetizers kind of suck. I'll just get this ziti. Alright, there we go. My order's in. Somebody asked what my donation links are. They are in the description of this live stream. So if you go to the in the description, you can go to Gawkbox to donate for free, but that actually takes you a long time. It's actually, if you go to, matter of fact, if you just use Super Chat, is actually probably the best way to do it. I'll go ahead and shout you out. Thanks again. Any amount helps. So thank you in advance. But anyways, the links are on in the description. So, all right, so we're coming in on it here. It's actually going to be, we're going to start turning this way. I'm going to turn my engine up because I'm getting sick of waiting. Somebody said, let's go Celtics. LeBron, watch out. Oh, so that's going on. By the way, tomorrow afternoon, huge tilt going down. Tomorrow, Cavaliers, Celtics. The Celtics, who, all their guys are out, or Kyrie's out, Hayward's out, are still beating the crap out of teams somehow. Are going to play, they're playing the Cavs tomorrow. The Cavs are just LeBron. Everybody else is done, but... I mean, their bench blows, but it's going to be interesting to see if they can finally slay the beast this year. I mean, I cannot wait to see. The other thing, too, about that Cavaliers series is so Game 1's tomorrow, Game 2's Tuesday, and then they don't play again until Saturday. And I don't know what, that's like the league is trying to stretch everything out, which I don't particularly care for. Somebody said Cavs are trash, Cavs in 5. I think if it goes 6 games, the Cavs will win, but if the Celtics are good enough to take LeBron to 7 games, the Celtics will win. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, we'll talk about it. Alright, so we are getting ready to start heading this way. Somebody asked me a question. Is the A350 an X-Plane or not? It is not. So he said, can I show you a view of the iPad? I would if I had a way to do it. Just imagine a fat iPad Pro, just really, you know, you can probably serve drinks on it. It's so big. With a map thing open, it's basically like Apple Maps, and it's got a little icon of where my plane is. So, all right, we're gonna start banking off this way here. Somebody said show a view. Yeah, I don't have a way to show it to you. I don't think, does the community tab let me put pictures? I don't think it does, but it should. If it did, I could put it on there. I don't think it does. Alright, man, this is really blue. Alright, so we're going to start turning in here. We're going to start descending now. Hold on a minute. Is this it? Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Oh, I got a phone call. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I just had to go on the phone. Alright, so this is... Oh! Is this it? My map thing is totally out of perspective. I think, oh, we're actually flying over it right now. Oh, I was way too high. Alright, well, that's alright. We're just gonna have to descend here and come down. So, that's what it was. It's because this map thing I'm on, it's like, doesn't really, it's not very good at perspective. So I didn't think this was already it. But, anyways, we're here. So we're here in the Bahamas. We're in Nassau. This is Nassau right here. The airport's down there, and we're just gonna have to keep descending here. So I'm just gonna have to keep looping around until I'm low enough to land. So this will just take a few minutes. Again, you want to, super chat, help support the channel. Would very much appreciate. I mean, you don't have to. Just figured I'd tell you because people ask how to do it, and they forget. It's probably the best way. But actually, matter of fact, Patreon's probably better, and then there's Gawkbox. Gawkbox is free. You can donate for free on Gawkbox. You just go on and they like show you a video, and then some company donates. But anyways, okay. All right, so we're just gonna keep getting lower here. So we said the island is New Providence. No, that's not according to this thing. It says Nassau is right here. So, anyways, so I'm gonna bank right here, and we'll just kind of try to turn into a descent here, like a final approach. Somebody said we missed the airport. Yeah, we did miss the airport. Missed the airport because I thought it was further away than it was, so I wasn't descending at a good enough rate. So we said how long has the flight been? Like 15 minutes. Well, actually, maybe like 25. But it's not longer than the stream. We've been streaming 33 minutes, 42 seconds, so. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna start turning now. Matter of fact, I think it actually makes some sense to go this way because they have a kind of a north-northwest, south-southeast runway that I think I could probably look around and land on. Somebody asked what I'm gonna do on the SWAT Patrol in GTA 5. Well, I'm gonna do. So here's the schedule. So I'm doing this right now. I wanted to do GTA tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I'm definitely doing a Fortnite stream tomorrow because people keep asking. Now I'll get the GTA SWAT done probably this week. Somebody asked, it gives them anxiety because they do this daily, I'm not following protocol. It's because the air traffic control in this thing is a disaster, and the flight was only like 15 minutes, so that's probably why. The guy starts, giving me the clearance to take off. By the time he gets done, we're already there. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there just the same. It's all right. It's taking like 4 hours to descend. I mean, I couldn't. You can't just go straight down, so it kind of has to be a gradual thing here. George Lavelle, I guess, says if I say hi, then I'm gonna go. Okay, well, maybe not, but... Well, there's your shout-out. It's taking forever to descend. It really is. How high am I? Oh my god, there's no lights in this cockpit? What am I, like, in space? Look how... Alright, I gotta turn that saturation down. That's a little bit too blue, that sky. Alright, how we doing? We're at 2,600. Alright, here we go. Keep descending here. I just keep doing it, and we never get there. It's like it feels like the island's getting smaller. Use my pedals here, actually. I feel like I'm just as high as I was. Yeah, so look at this. I'm higher. Somehow I got higher. Somehow I have more altitude now. Wow, what a disaster. I'm gonna start putting my flaps down. For some reason my yoke's not doing it. I have to use the actual thing to do it. Whoa, 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 oops, I just leaned on the yoke and it just put a little bit too much force there. Oops. That was scary. It was like that Southwest. Alright, we're gonna have to loop around again. Keep descending here, just keep descending. Yeah, I figured I was a little bit too high, a little bit too fast for the flaps, so I didn't put them on. I'm kind of juicing the speed brake a little bit, because I'm trying to slow this sucker down. It just does not want to descend. Oh, that's a little bit too steep. It's a little bit much. Come on. Somebody asked if it's ever gonna land. I don't know. It's like it doesn't want to go down. Or it just doesn't want to descend. And it's an island too, that's the thing. So it's kind of like not a lot of room to work with. Come on. Yeah, I know I'm totally not doing this right. I'm just trying to get this thing to go down. Alright, here we go. This is good. This is good. There we go. I like this one. This is a good shot right here. Alright, juice these speed brakes a little bit. Alright, let's get that gear going down, because it takes a friggin' hour for that thing to go down. Alright, here we go. We're looking good. Brake on. Whoa, why is it getting really foggy all of a sudden? Alright, here we go. Looking good. Slow this thing down a little bit. Doing this like JJ the jet plane style right here. Here we go, looking good. And we're looking, it's actually pretty bad, but all things considered, we're doing alright. How fast are we going? Probably like way too fast? It's not telling me. Somebody said too high. Yeah, I'm getting lower. Like Lil Jon says. I'm not really concerned about the altitude. I'm concerned about the speed. I'm using my pedals right now to try to straighten this sucker out. But the speed is a lot. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, there we go. Let's cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Alright, let's see if this works. Cross your fingers. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Got those brakes on. Brakes on. Speed brakes on. Engine's cut. Yeah, look at everybody. Look at everybody that says I couldn't do it. Somebody just said how. Sellout God said how. Somebody just said, how did he perfect that? I have no idea. Somehow that just worked. And I only started going crooked there because I took my eyes off the screen. Otherwise, that would have been perfectly straight if I didn't look at my other screen to look at the chat. But we're still on the runway. Somebody asked how I did that. I don't know, because I've done this the wrong way so many times. Like I've gotten really good at doing this the wrong way. So that's probably it. All right, I'll shut the brakes off. Lower the speed brakes. Let's go and oh, wait a minute. There's no taxiway. How do you get to the airport? Or how do you get to the terminal? Or maybe there is. Maybe I just can't. What the hell are you doing? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What's it doing? I don't know why it just did that. I don't know why it did that. Why did it do that? That's kind of weird. Okay, now go back on the runway. Everything was going perfectly. Wait, I gotta go in this. Why is it going to the left? Why is this thing going to the left? On the freaking grass. Somebody says it's because I have no power in my right engine. I might not. You might actually be right. Now we're just spinning. That's, yeah. Alright, let me check this out. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? We got... Flaps parking brake. No, I'm getting nothing in my left engine. That's why. And I don't know, do we hit birds? What do I look like, Sully? Man, alright, well, yeah, I'll tell you what, I know how to fix this. And go in here, we're gonna go in here. Oh, I can hear a track. Can you hear the sound? They're actually the flight attendants talking. I can hear it. Alright, we're gonna change this. We're gonna go this, 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 this. Now we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Gate, this, that, that. And there you go. Look at that. We're right here. Perfect. How about them apples? All right, guys. Well, that's how not to land a plane. It actually really would have worked if it well, it did work. It's just we had engine trouble there. But other than that, it somehow that actually worked pretty well, all things considered. All right, guys. That's gonna do for this stream. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks again to John Rollins for donating. Up next, I'll do a Fortnite stream tomorrow. I'll try to have a GTA video too. I don't know if that'll come to fruition, but I'll at least have the Fortnite stream tomorrow. They'll have more things coming at you. But other than that, until next time, thanks to everybody for tuning in.